Good evening, fans, and welcome back to NCW's Faction Wars 2018. And as you can see, we are getting ready for the next matchup here tonight. Our first match in the semifinal round here. It will be the team of Chris Hardcore, Lassiter Roberts, and Brian Knight, the Syndicate, going up against Celtic Boom and Everett Constanelli. That's Adrian Adams, David Newcomb, and Everett Constanelli on one team versus the Syndicate in an extreme rules elimination and tables match. So here we go. We are down to the semifinals. We have 4 teams left here in the Faction Wars tournament. It will be Celtic Boom, the Syndicate, the American Triad, and the Infection, the Order of Bray, who will walk away the winners of the first ever Faction Wars tournament. And now, making their way down to the ring first, it is the current reigning defending Battle Royal champion, accompanied to the ring with his partners through the crowd as always. Here they are, the king of the high flyers, Lassiter Roberts from Atlanta, Georgia, and from the Dominican Republic, the man who bears all the scars, the drop kick machine himself, the eraser, Chris Hardcore. All 3 of these men, along with Noah Todd, who was out on injury, though we've seen him come back tonight, and nonetheless, they are the team of the Syndicate. There we go. The Syndicate is here and ready to do battle here in the semifinals matchup, and they have to go up against these men now, making their way down to the ring. Here we go. The first man of the Celtic Boom team, Here he is, making his way down to the ring. He is hailing from Little Italy, New York, the one, the only, the modern-day Excalibur himself. CTO Fortune competitor right now. Here he is, making his way down to the ring. Multiple time NCW champion all across the board, Everett Constanelli. Everett Constanelli, of course, holding a world championship back in 2016 for NCW. He's also held many different accolades all across the years. As many people as we have had compete Nightmare Championship Wrestling over the years, and as little people that have become the NCW World Champion, Everett Constanelli certainly sets himself in a group that not many are in. However, Chris Hardcore in this matchup has been a former world champion. Also, Everett Constanelli's 2 partners that he has stood the trust here tonight, Celtic Boom, they are each also former NCW World Champions. So this one of the only 2 teams that have former World Champions on the team. All members, of course, holding a world title at some point of their career. Only the American Triad and the Celtic Boom team are the 2 teams that have it. And now, Everett Constanelli's 2 partners will be making their way down to the ring, hailing from New Orleans, Louisiana, as well as Dublin, Ireland. They are former tag team champions in their own right, Celtic Boom. The team of Adrian Adams, Valak, as well as the Nuke, David Newcomb. So here we go. The monster David Newcomb teaming up with his former tag team partner. They were former tag team champions, along with Everett Constanelli. Also, it's a weird situation where it was Everett Constanelli joined the group just to get Adrian Adams to turn on David Newcomb, and then he turned on Adrian Adams after they lost the tag team titles. Long story short, there you have it. There's your short version. Now, all of these men since then have all turned on each other as Dave Newcomb turned on Adrian Adams, fighting him at Oblivion 3. And here, just 3 months later, finds himself at Faction Wars on the same team as the man. And here we go, Celtic Boom team and the Syndicate looking to do battle. These are the two best teams, in my opinion, in the tournament, and they're not even meeting in the finals. This here, the semifinals matchup here in a tag team elimination tables match. Good job. The action ensuing all over the place. Look out, Lassiter Roberts going for a moonsault, landing on his feet. And Everett Costanelli getting away from the brainbuster there, landing on his feet as only he can. Nice shin breaker there to follow, looking to soften up the legs, but that, power bomb there by Brian Knight. And look out, the Nuke David Newcomb and Chris Hardcore, two men who fought for damn near an hour earlier tonight, now doing battle here in the Faction Wars tournament, as their two teams have both collectively advanced to this round. Here in the semifinals, we will find out who is going to, shatter. Yeah. The Shin Shatterer by Everett Costanelli, and now the modern day Excalibur may be looking to rip the sword from the stone as he has taken it to the Syndicate team here. Team Celtic Boom is staying together in this. Good God. Getting him off of his partner there. Look at that. Double neck breaker there by Adrian Adams on Chris Hardcore. And now, Lassiter Roberts is left alone in the ring as Brian Knight making his way back in here. Wait a minute. Oh, man. What a maneuver there. A Death Valley driver into the turnbuckle, taking him out. And look out, there's a super kick there by Adrian Adams. And it looks like the Celtic Boom team may be looking to eliminate the first Syndicate member here. And a beautiful reversal there with a forearm by Lassiter Roberts. Lassiter now, Hurricane Rana there. Adrian Adams gets stopped from going into the corner. Ooh, that crucifix almost went through the table in the corner. Now, all of these men, four of them battling on the outside. Look out, can we see a chokeslam? No, instead a modified STO there by Adrian Adams. The new Twitch television champion. He and David Newcomb winning the singles gold earlier tonight. And now, here tonight, teaming up for the second time as they already advanced in the first round, just like the Syndicate. The Syndicate, of course, beating the team of Future Shock / Dishonor. And then, of course, we've seen Celtic Boom's team defeat the Rebellion Underground Tag Team Champions along with the Natural Nick Shields. The Natural Nick Shields, of course, getting eliminated fairly early in that matchup. He's been seemingly inactive most of the time here in Nightmare Championship Wrestling, but look out, Adrian Adams there with a beautiful maneuver there. I tell you who's not inactive, these 6 men in the ring. I can't even tally up how many championships between these 6 men they have held here in Nightmare Championship Wrestling. I will say this, in the last 4 years, it has been very rare to not find a championship on one of these 6 men in the last probably 4 years. These men all doing battle here, and it looks like Celtic Boom may be in trouble as David Newcomb is left alone in the ring. Everett Costanelli now gets thrown. Oh, good Lord. And look out, David Newcomb after losing after winning the Hardcore title from Chris Hardcore. Chris Hardcore eliminates him here in the Faction Wars tournament. David Newcomb has been eliminated with that with that power bomb, T-bone suplex through the wooden table in the corner, thus making the Celtic Boom team. Look out, coming back here is Costanelli. Costanelli looking to try and do something here. Look out, picked up for the power bomb, but no. Instead, Adrian now. Adams in a bad way. Power bomb through the table he goes. Costanelli is all by his lonesome. And he has to fend off against all these members of the Syndicate. Look out, the 5-star forearm there taking him out. And look out, Everett Constanelli now going to eat a sunset flip powerbomb there by the Battle Royal champion, Brian Knight. And now the king of the high flyers looking to go to work as the two bigger men on his team of Syndicate are now bringing the tables in the ring. But look out, Constanelli with the heart of a lion. This young man fighting his way out, now becoming a veteran here with us at Nightmare Championship Wrestling. Oh, and there's another veteran, Alastair Roberts, taking a spill off the apron. But look out, Silent Knight, no, landing on his feet somehow is Everett Constanelli, the modern-day Excalibur. Doing phenomenal here, but look out, here comes the big man, Chris Hardcore, a former NCW World Champion in his own right. The only former world champion, in the Syndicate that is in this matchup. Look out, a table shot there by Chris Hardcore to put down Everett Constanelli. Constanelli now trying to make it back to his feet, and the Syndicate just circling like vultures here. And Chris Hardcore could be in trouble. Oh no, Alastair Roberts breaking that up, and there's a bulldog there to bust open the modern day Excalibur, and he may need a sword here in this situation because he is getting demolished by the three men of the Syndicate here in their tag team tonight. And they have shown everyone that they are perhaps one of the greatest teams in Nightmare Championship Wrestling history. And now, the modern day Excalibur, Chris Hardcore now gonna eat it. Oh, there it is, a sliding drop kick there. Torpedo style underneath the bottom rope. Beautiful maneuver there by Constanelli to keep it going here. And look out, Constanelli getting away there and getting out of the way, ducking out of that flying elbow there. Puts down Chris Hardcore. But look out, Brian Knight says we've had enough of that. Oh, reversing that. Super kick there. Shin shatterer there. What a shin breaker. And look out, just like that, throwing him into the steps, costing him his momentum, and now back into the ring we go. Look out. Perhaps they will let Alastair Roberts get the elimination here if they can so choose. For he is the only one on the Syndicate team to not get an elimination thus far. Chris Hardcore, and there's a super kick there by the king of the high flyers. The king of the high flyers looking to set that table up in the corner, and the Syndicate is looking to do battle. Look out, reversal there by Everett Constanelli, but it looks like it is over for Constanelli, but no, Constanelli elbows his way out of that. The fight is still in the heart of this young man. Look out, throws him into it, and Lassiter says, no, I'm going to get an elimination. No, you're not. Everett Constanelli to fight his way out of that as well. Everett Constanelli will not die here in this matchup tonight. And now, Brian Knight says, I'll do it. No. Everett Constanelli has battled his way out of this, and look out, Chris Hardcore is in the table here. But no, a reversal there by Chris Hardcore, and it looks like, ladies and gentlemen, Everett Constanelli is done. But no, yet again, Everett Constanelli, his undying will and passion to stay in the matchup here. But look out, Constanelli to battle him off and try to get rid of Alastair Roberts, the man in the matchup who has more experience, the only one. And now he's left in there with the two inexperienced men. And look at this, going for a pin in a table smash. That's not going to help you any here. You can't get an elimination that way, but look out. Into a reversal, and Everett Constanelli by himself has taken out the Syndicate. This is his one and only chance to win the matchup, or at least get an elimination here No, gets taken back into the ring unceremoniously, and here comes the king of the high flyers as he will watch his tag team partner Brian Knight hit the silent night there right in front of the table, and it looks like the Syndicate, he shoves him down, goes after Lassiter Roberts, Lassiter is in the table now, no. Reversal there by Lassiter Roberts, and it looks like Lassiter is going to get an elimination there as he puts Everett Castanelli through the table, winning the matchup for the Syndicate. Lassiter Roberts, Chris Hardcore, and Brian Knight, the Battle Royal Champion, the Phoenix, the Dropkick Machine, and the King of the High Flyers all get it done here in the NCW Faction Wars tournament. They will be advancing to the finals. That's right, fans. Making their way to the finals, the Syndicate. Wow. Who would have ever thought the money was on this team, as a matter of fact? If you ask me, this was the odds-on favorite, and they just went through the only other team, in my opinion, that could have stopped them. That's right. The Syndicate, in my opinion, are going to win the finals. Going all the way, the Syndicate, of course, they won the tag team tournament back in 2017. And here tonight, proving they are the best faction in Nightmare Championship Wrestling, or at least one step closer to their goal. Congratulations to the Syndicate on their win here. And now, fans, coming up next, we have our other semi-finals matchup. It is the one, the only American Triad versus the Order of Grey. That's right, the Beast Cody Ford, Daddy Mark Woolery, and Calypso Joe Jacobson do battle in a TLC matchup with Ian Gray, Grimshawn Samuels, and the Demon of the Deep, Alistair. Here we go. Loud here tonight for Faction Wars. This is our semi-finals matchup, the second semi-finals matchup. We must find out who is going to the finals. Will it be the American Triad, or will it be the Order of Grey? The Infection been doing a lot of work as of late, but I'm here to tell you now, the American Triad has been a faction for a long time. These three veterans, legends, if you will, Mark Woolery and Calypso Joe Jacobson, both Hall of Famers in Nightmare Championship Wrestling. Still active here in Nightmare Championship Wrestling, still full-time in Call Wrestling. They are coming to the ring, of course, by the Beast Cody Ford. Now, remember, fans, the Beast Cody Ford, as well as Mark Woolery, both lost their singles championships earlier tonight, and Calypso Joe Jacobson had a record-setting he has a record-setting 4 matches in one night, this being the 4th. They already advanced in the opening round against the team of the French Dynasty. And now, Calypso Joe Jacobson, after being in the Battle Royal Championship match, the 8-man ladder match for the world title, and the opening round of Faction Wars, he now finds himself in the 4th matchup of the night here. Calypso Joe Jacobson is all over Faction Wars here tonight. He better be ready. It sounds like he's been through a lot of wars individually, but now, this perhaps could be the biggest matchup and the most testing matchup, if you will, for the American Triad. Making his way down to the ring first, representing the team of the Order of Grey. Here he is from Loudon, Oklahoma, Grimshawn Samuels. Grimshawn Samuels, of course, a former New Generation champion, a former Global champion, a former multiple-time hardcore champion, former tag team champion as well. He has done a lot in his illustrious career here with us in Nightmare Championship Wrestling. Never won the NCW World title, however, he has gotten very close on multiple occasions. Ian Gray, of course, infecting Grim Sean Samuels just last episode to make sure that he would have a, a teammate here with us. In the Faction Wars tournament, the infection is growing every day. Every time he infects a new person, the infection grows that much more. Ian Gray has still refused to give a statement or even a promo or even an interview about this infection or how it even works. We just see it happening before our eyes, fans, and I apologize ahead of time for not explaining it correctly if I'm not. But like I said, I'm going with what I see. And now, here they are making their way down to the ring. Grim Sean Samuels Tag Team Partners. Here they are, the rest of the Order of Gray. Here they are, hailing from parts unknown. They are the team of the rest of the Order of Gray, the remainder of the team, if you will. Here they are, the Demon of the Deep, Alistar, and Ian Gray. Here we go. These two men have challenged for the NCW Tag Team titles in the past, but they have not walked away with the Tag Team title. But I tell you who has. Grim Sean Samuels and the Demon of the Deep, Alistar. Before they were ever infected, they certainly were Tag Team champions back in 2016, I believe. Nonetheless, the Demon of the Deep, Alistar, and Grim started out as better rivals, then became great friends. Now, here and now, they have been infected. Grim just got infected last episode, like we said. He was trying to fight to get Alistar uninfected. But nonetheless, Alistar, of course, was infected back at Oblivion 3, into the 2K17 season, and here in 2018 in Faction Wars. Ian Gray, in the last 6 months, has really turned himself around. Oh my goodness, and he can just turn himself around on that one as he gets laid down with the spear, the mark of the beast, opening this man. Look at Lord, here comes the beast. Cody Ford laying out Grim Sean Samuels as well, who he has rivaled with in the past, and there's another mark of the beast. Good Lord, this matchup is fast and furious. The beast, Cody Ford, out of the gate early, looking for a way to defeat the infection. And I believe that the veteran instinct of the entire faction of the American Triad is going to come into play. Look out. Look at that. The beast picks up the ladder and gets it out of the way of Mark Woolery as he was about to eat an arm drag onto that ladder. This matchup, of course, fans, a TLC matchup, and fans, if anyone has an advantage in a ladder match, you gotta say it's Cody Ford and Calypso Joe Jacobson, two former Money in the Bank winners in their careers. Of course, Mark Woolery is a maverick of all things. Look out, going for the DDT, but no, gets caught with a Northern Light suplex there by Calypso Joe Jacobson. And look out, Grim Sean Samuels puts him down with a quick drop on the ladder there. And Grim doesn't look like he is done. Look out, what a gut-wrench suplex. Grim now has a hold of the beast once again. Calypso taking it to Ian Gray here. And Mark Woolery, oh, the beast needs the Jurassic drop. The Grim drop right on top, head first, bouncing off the steel ladder. Look out, Calypso laid out in the center of the ring, and a DDT to the Demon of the Deep. This matchup is fast and furious. There is no tags in and out. It is only one briefcase sitting at the top of that ladder. Look at a J-fly kick there by Joe Jacobson, a patented maneuver there to take out Ian Gray. Like I said, The first man to climb the ladder and get to the top and get that briefcase will be the winning man for his respective team. Only one team can win, and look at this. The Beast has got Grim up in the torture rack. And look out. What a neck breaker there by Cody Fort. Cody Fort there to take it. And look out. Grim gets reversed into a flapjack rear waistlock slam. Look out, Calypso and Ian Gray. Both perhaps in trouble as Ian Gray gets snatched from the top of the ladder. Look out, going for a powerbomb, but no, it gets broken up and the Beast goes elsewhere. Look out. Calypso Joe Jacobson is down and out. What a full extension powerbomb by the Demon of the Deep, Alistar, but Calypso, just like that, is making his way back to his feet. Wow, Sean Samuels is trying to take apart the Beast Cody Fort in the ring with the leader of the group, Ian Gray. And look out. Puts him down. We got matchups all over the place, and now Ian Gray making his way back to the inside, and look out! Sean Samuels to stop Cody Fort from stopping Ian Gray. Ian now at the top of that ladder, looking for the win here. But instead, an electric chair to drop him, and look out, Woolery and Alistar still on the outside, battling it out. Ian rolls to the outside, and look out, watch out for Grim Sean Samuels as he has something desperately planned. Oh, man. What a drive-by super kick there to put him down. And look at this. Look at this. Grim Sean Samuels in this matchup has been the most influential man in the match, costing the American Triad the match and keeping them from stopping his teammates from perhaps trying to win, though they have not thus far. Now, all 6 men back in the ring, and look out, Calypso with that fireman's carry head kick. A patented maneuver here as Ian Gray is now picking up Cody Fort. Look out, Calypso puts down the Demon of the Deep, Alistar, with the Calypso out. Ian Gray now elects to get out of the ring, and now, oh man, Calypso with that super kick. Oh man, that spinning roundhouse kick, that new finisher he is using to take him out. Oh, and a beer there. Look out. Rolling back in the ring there. Look at that. A chair shot to take down Mark Woolery there. Now Calypso trying to fight back as Ian Gray is eating multiple shots here by the Beast. Looks like he's taking him to Beastplex City, if you will. And look at this. Calypso, oh no, gets stopped by the Demon of the Deep, Alistar, and he is not done as he is looking to chokeslam the Beast, Cody Fort. And look out, Alistar is now in control of the Beast. Oh, he gets him with a backbody drop here. And look out, Woolery now whips him back into the ring, into the ladder. The Triad and the Order of Gray are battling it out here. Look at this, Calypso having enough time to throw up the Triad symbol, and then a flying knee to knock down Grim. And look at the teamwork to clear the ring by the 3 men of the Syndicate. They are doing phenomenal. A DDT only to knock down a ladder that the Beast set up. And now look out, Ian Gray got a chair here sliding back into the ring here. And takes it to Woolery now. Another ladder in the Beast enter the ring, and a quick jab, knocking it out of the hands of it. Oh, a table shot there to knock the chair out of Ian Gray's hands, and he kicks his own partner, and a spear lays down Ian Gray. Sean Samuels has rolled back into the ring here, but Calypso Joe Jacobson is back and forth with the Demon of the Deep, Alistar, and Alistar now over the apron. Look out, Calypso. Uh-oh, is he looking for a Calypso out off the apron? No! Oh man, a DDT into the apron. I thought he was going to do a crossroads off the apron, much like Cody Rhodes from WrestleMania, from Wrestle Kingdom 12. And look at that, getting out of that maneuver there into the Dragon Suplex there. Or the Tiger Suplex. By, and a nice spear there, shades of his old partner. Look at this, Sean Samuels battling on the outside with Woolery. Woolery not looking so high in this moment in time. Calypso Joe Jacobs trying to decide whether he wants to make it back to the inside of the ring, while the Beast Cody Ford is beating the high holy hell out of Ian Gray with that ladder. Look out. Well, grounded and now ground and pound here in the Beast, trying to run under the ladder, it would seem, for the spear. Instead, he sidesteps around it and nails him right there in the heel. But he doesn't get him down. Instead, on the outside, look out. Daddy's disciplined to Grim. And look at that. Oh, double underhook lung blower there. Ian Gray looks to be making his way to the top of the ladder as, Daddy's disciplined into the ladder on the outside. Ian Gray now. Sean Samuels with the big body blow. As Ian Gray finds himself at the top of the ladder, and the Beast now battling it out with it, but no, eats a face plant, and the TKO on the outside. But Calypso Joe Jacobs and now Ian Gray at the top of the ladder, trying to snatch down the briefcase here. But Calypso Joe Jacobson pushes the ladder out from under him, and look at a powerbomb to the leader of the Order of Gray, the carrier of the infection, has been taken out. And look at that, a table toss to the outside, right to the face of the Demon of the Deep, Alistar. Good Lord Almighty. And now Woolery quickly to the top of the ladder, looking to win this matchup. Calypso Joe Jacobson, getting reversed. And wait a minute, Sean Samuels, and the American Triad, before Sean Samuels could get to the top of the ladder, have snatched down the briefcase and won the match. But look at that, a Jurassic drop into the ladder on that replay. Beautiful maneuver there. And look at that, the leader of the Order of Great eating that finishing maneuver there. What an awesome move there. And the drive-by shotgun drop kick there by the big man, Sean Samuels. The carnivore of Caw had a great showing. There's another Calypso out in the background of an infection slash there. And there you see another angle for the infection slash by Ian Gray. All in, taking out all the stops here in the semi-finals matchup. But fans, it looks like the finals of Faction Wars 2018 will be the rivalry of the year from 2017. That's right, in the first ever finals of the NCW Faction Wars, the American Triad will meet the Syndicate. Wow, that's going to be an awesome main event. And fans, coming up next, we have the females here in Nightmare Championship Wrestling making history as only the women in Nightmare Championship Wrestling can. Yet again, making history once again as they will enter the first ever 6 women's Hell in a Cell matchup. That's right, the only woman here to have experience in the Hell in a Cell matchup who was in the first ever women's Hell in a Cell matchup, that being, of course, Lakeisha Moore, but first making her way down to the ring. Here she is. Debuted in Nightmare Championship Wrestling a couple months ago, Tiffany Slater, the Cali bombshell from the Golden State of California. Here she is, Tiffany Slater. She is ready to win her first NCW Women's Championship again. She get the job done. She's going up in there against 3 former women's champions in their own right. Tiffany Slater here tonight, looking to do great things. And yet again, here I was talking about it, how I alluded before. Lakeisha Moore from Atlanta, Georgia. She is making her way down to the ring. And let me tell you how this chick here is the only woman in the matchup who has ever been in a Hell in a Cell matchup before, as she faced Kitty Valentine, for the NCW Women's Championship inside the Hell in a Cell, when she felt like she was screwed out of her title, but then turns around and wins it inside the Hell in a Cell matchup, which was an awesome showing. Here she is, Lakeisha Moore, the master of the body splash off the top rope, that hang time maneuver, that finishing move that she has. Perhaps we will see her hit it here tonight. Now, fans, I need to tell you about the rules here. This is the first woman to 2 falls here in this matchup. They're not the first woman to an initial fall. No, you have to be the first woman to get 2 falls. And here she is, making her return to NCW as of late. Here she is, the one, the only, Double D, Danielle Drake. Danielle Drake, Double D, some people say it stands for a lot of things. One thing it does not stand for is her rank. No, it stands for either her name or her nickname, the Doomsday. Trying to tell you, she does Crush's finisher, the Doomsday, that F5-like maneuver, and I'm trying to tell you now, Danielle Drake, with that and the Kimura, has enough to win the NCW Women's Championship here tonight. Danielle Drake, of course, was in the final of NCW Women's Championship tournament, where we crowned our first ever champion, of course, that being the current champion now, 3-time champion by now, Maddie Manhattan. But nonetheless, Danielle Drake is a monster. She's the only woman to ever have a squash match in NCW, as she took out her prey like it was nothing. And then turned around and destroyed Roxanne Shadows in that tournament. Maddie Manhattan was the only one to give her a run for her money. Nonetheless, fans, the next one, making her way down to the ring, which will be surrounded by a cell. Will she be the first woman to get 2 falls here in this matchup? A newcomer here to NCW, trains with the French Dynasty. Here she is, Maya Rose. Telling you now, Maya Rose is a bit unstable, to say the least. Maya Rose is definitely the crazy chick, definitely puts everything she has on the line in all the matches she does. She will crash and burn from time to time, but that's because she takes chances. High risk, high reward, and I'm going to tell you what, if she had balls, they would definitely be to the wall, if you would say. Here in this NCW Women's Division, Maya Rose certainly fitting in fairly well and fairly quickly, to say the least. This is now her second NCW Women's Championship opportunity. Of course, NCW Women's Division here in Nightmare Championship Wrestling, we could see history here tonight, as Maddie Manhattan could lose the title perhaps to this woman, Maya Rose. The unstable Vixen is ready, and here we go. Next one, making her way down to the ring. Here she is, the NCW Women's Champion, Maddie Manhattan, a 3-time and current NCW Women's Champion. She has faced any woman that has come through NCW doors. Let me tell you that she has faced Kitty Valentine. She has faced the Danielle Drakes and won. She has faced the Lakeisha Moores in ladder matches. She has done many things here in Nightmare Championship Wrestling. Oh, it looks like Sky Cage looks to be ringside as well here. And here we go. Oh, man. She's the 6th woman. Thought it was Rebecca Red, but instead, it turns out to be Sky Cage. It's matchup is already underway, fans. Like I said before, it is the first woman to 2 falls here in this matchup. Here you see Tiffany Slater taking it to the legs. Oh man, look at that. Oh man, hanging upside down with that figure 4 around the ring post, that giant ring post here. Nightmare Championship Wrestling's Faction Wars 2018. This, of course, our main event of the evening. There you see the points above every woman, or there you see the point system at the bottom of the screen. We shall see who will walk away the NCW Women's Champion. Good Lord, here comes the Women's Champion to the outside, Maddie Manhattan. She was doing battle with her bitter enemy. Oh, man, and look at that. Scott Cage crashes and burns on the way down. That high-risk, high-reward style of her as well will come into play. Maya Rose striking at the ropes here, threatening to block. And there she comes to the outside, hitting nothing there, but does not fall. And look at this, Maddie Manhattan and Danielle Drake going at it back and forth. These two bitter rivals absolutely hate each other. You better believe Danielle Drake, who has never been an NCW Women's Champion, wants to defeat Maddie Manhattan in this matchup here. Look out, Scott Cage, a woman who has been in since the tournament as well. Oh, into the steel steps goes Lakeisha Moore. Look out. Oh, man, nice snap suplex there. Uh-oh. Look out, Scott Cage. Beautiful splash there. The young woman from Melbourne, Australia, with that beautiful splash. Shades of her brother, just at 3 tiers. Scott Cage now. Roll over the ropes. Uh-oh. And look out. Big time Hurricanrana by the NCW Women's Champion takes Tiffany Slater to the outside. These women doing battle. Like I said, this is a point system. The first woman to 2 falls will win this matchup, as this is one hell of a match. It is technically a 2 out of 3 falls Hell in a Cell matchup. We've seen the men do. Oh man, one steel step shot to the outside takes out both the champion and the former champion, Lakeisha Moore. And now a sledgehammer by Tiffany Slater as she evens the odds against the bigger woman, Danielle Drake, and she goes spilling to the outside. Look out, we got a pinfall in the match, and oh no, using that sledgehammer to break it up, it looks like here comes Tiffany Slater. So of course, super kick there, Scott Cage. Down, pop handle driver. Nice maneuver there. Oh, and a drop toe hold there by Lakeisha Moore. And now, Lakeisha Moore, what is she looking for here? Oh, what a maneuver there, like a pedigree-like maneuver. And now, look out, oh, whipping her off the apron there. What a beautiful maneuver there. Oh, man. A big-time back body drop there. But, I think it was Danielle Drake. Nonetheless, flying off the top of that missile lock drop kick there is Tiffany Slater. There goes Maddie Manhattan now to the top. And Amaya Rose, gets out of the way just in time, but no, eats a German suplex there by Danielle Drake. Now, looks like Amaya Rose got about to defend the ramp. These 6 women still going at it. Still in the NCW Women's Championship match. Look out, Scott Cage thrown to the outside. Looked like she landed on one of the sledgehammers. And look out with her signature maneuver, the axe kick. And look out, oh man, power bomb into the steps. Now Fire Rose goes down. We got our first pinfall, I believe, of the matchup. 2 and no, Danielle Drake will break that up and keep this matchup going. Not that that would have ended it. Oh, good lord, what a German suplex to Tiffany Slater. It takes her completely out of the ring there. Danielle Drake is now battling with Maddie Manhattan inside the ring, while Sky Cage and Lakeisha Moore battle it out outside on the floor. Sky Cage now getting to the top. Look out. Lakeisha Moore catching her there now, putting her up on the top rope. Oh, and a T-bone suplex by Tiffany Slater to get out of that. Look out, breaking up that maneuver there is Amaya Rose. Now, Tiffany Slater just taunting, and Danielle Drake here looking to get involved. Oh, and a suplex into the steel on the outside. Look out. Lakeisha Moore be in trouble on the inside. Sky Cage, look out. Oh, the Tuesday on the outside by Danielle Drake. Oh, and puts down the champion as well. Maddie is out of it. Maddie now eating a kick to the gut. Look out, Maya Rose to the outside to break that up. Danielle Drake now. Oh, nice elbow smash there to the knee. And now, Danielle Drake has got Tiffany Slater up. And oh, a powerbomb. And then into the floor after the post. And look at this, continuing their rivalry. Maddie Manhattan now going to eat multiple German suplexes from her arch nemesis. Oh no. To break that up was Lakeisha Moore. She looks like she finally got away from Sky Cage here. Nope, that's Sky Cage on the outside as Amaya Rose is now coming to the outside in a beautiful flip neck breaker there by our women's champion, Maddie Manhattan. Remember, it's the first two to a fall, or the first one to two falls, rather, here in the Elimination Chamber. Oh, what a stunner on the outside there. That has become a signature maneuver of Amaya Rose. And look at this, Lakeisha Moore is down there. Two, and no. Does not find the first fall here in the matchup. These women still battling it out to see who is going to be the NCW Women's Champion. It's going to have to be the first two to a fall, or first two falls in the matchup here. Look out. Inside cradle there, no. Does not find it there with that schoolboy. And a German suplex to the champion. And look out, Sky Cage now has young Tiffany Slater up, but no, her back gives out. And the young lady from Melbourne, Australia cannot get that powerbomb onto the steps, but look out, here comes Tiffany Slater, the Cali Bombshell going at it. Now she slides to the outside, and it looks like Amaya Rose is now chasing her here into the corner of the cell, as it looks like, oh, and look at that, telling her she is garbage and just wiping her feet on the mat, saying it is on the floor below. And look out, Amaya Rose now coming in, and so is Lakeisha Moore. Throwing Tiffany Slater across the ring. It looks like Maddie Manhattan and Danielle Drake are still in the ring battling it out. Lakeisha Moore tosses Amaya Rose into the ring but gets knocked down. Sky Cage finds herself on the outside along with Lakeisha Moore, and look out, the head kick and the combos to come. And now, oh, what a big slam on the inside by the women's champion, Maddie Manhattan, as she is keeping her dreams alive, and she goes for a splash to take out two women at one time. This women's champion, Maddie Manhattan, is an awesome competitor. And look out, a reversal there. And oh, Tiffany Slater to clothesline her out of the ring. But now, Danielle Drake is there right behind her waiting and tosses young Tiffany Slater all the way to the outside. Spin kick there by Maddie Manhattan. And now, this young woman from Manhattan, New York is going after it. And now, watch Danielle Drake. Oh, a power bomb, and then swinging her into the ring itself. And a suplex there. Looked like a perfect flex. And look out, Maddie Manhattan and Lakeisha Moore, no strangers to each other as they have battled for the title before. Maddie Manhattan now trying to get back after it. They have traded the title back and forth many times. Oh, and Lakeisha Moore puts her down. Look out. Multiple suplexes on the outside to the young Amaya Rose. Scrambling the brains of the unstable female there. The unstable Vixen on the outside. Look out. Gets thrown into the cage. And look at this. Sky Cage is down. Maddie Manhattan, the champion, thrown to the inside. A pinfall must occur on the inside of the... Oh, my goodness. It looks like Danielle Drake just put Amaya Rose through the cell on the outside. And look out. Maddie gets thrown to the outside. And look at this. A single leg Boston Crab here. Lakeisha Moore fighting her way in here and then breaking up that submission attempt on the inside. Lakeisha Moore now chasing Tiffany Slater, as it seems. And look out, Sky Cage looking to cut her off, but instead, oh, look at this. Sky Cage now beating her to the punch. The young lady from Melbourne, Australia climbs first, leaving Lakeisha Moore and Tiffany Slater, who have become enemies here as of late, on the floor. But Tiffany Slater to get away from it. And there is utter carnage as 5 of the 6 women are now all on top of the cell here in the first 6 women's Hell in a Cell matchup. Oh my God. Look out. Jumping snapmare there to take out Sky Cage. And look out. Danielle Drake. Ooh. Could be going for something big time. Body slam there by Tiffany Slater on Lakeisha Moore. No, Maddie Manhattan reversing that German suplex, landing on her feet. And now Maddie. Oh, the spin kick there to land on Danielle Drake. She is not looking so hot. On top of that cell, the Manhattan drop, breaking a hole right in the cell. Look out. Ooh, Scott Cage battling back and forth with Tiffany Slater. And now she's going for an inside pump handle driver. Beautiful maneuver there on top of the cell. And look out, another Manhattan drop by Maddie Manhattan on top of the cell. Nice inverted suplex there by Maya Rose. Look at this, taunting right in her face. And a German suplex there to the women's champion. Postal curb stomp there. Oh my goodness. Danielle Drake just fell through the cell. She has fallen through that hole at the top of the cell as she lies in the ring by herself here. And look out. Tiffany Slater has got her up. Oh, and bust open the cell again. Look out. Scott Cage looking for a maneuver as Lakeisha Moore and Maya Rose are definitely close to the edge of that cell. Nice backbreaker there. Look at that, into the bow and arrow stretch by Tiffany Slater. Beautiful maneuver there by Tiffany. Whoa. Lakeisha Moore almost there. Look at that, one clothesline to lay out 2 women there. The women's champion takes a fall as well. And Maddie Manhattan gets put down with a beautiful crucifix maneuver there. Danielle Drake, the rough, tough, strong woman of all the bunches at the top of the cell. And oh my God, young Tiffany Slater gets stuffed off the top through the table. Oh my God. Tiffany Slater, and look out, here comes Scott Cage with a falling leg drop. Maddie Manhattan flies off as well. Missing that, she could have broke her tailbone with that maneuver. Look at this, Scott Cage getting a reversal on the outside, but this is not a pinfalls count anywhere matchup. You have to get a pinfall on the inside of the cell. Look out, oh man. It looks like Maya Rose dropped inside the cell. And she gets caught with a T-bone trying to come through the hole in the cell. These women are all battling right here. And Tiffany Slater looks to be making her way back to the top. Lakeisha Moore and Maddie Manhattan there to follow. Lakeisha Moore. Oh, Maddie Manhattan there to stop her. And oh my goodness, look at that. Luckily catching in the cage on her way down and landing somehow on her feet. She may have hurt her hand real badly. Sliding back to the inside and uh-oh. Ooh, get thrown to the mat there. By her hair and look out. We still do not have a pinfall yet in this matchup and her back gives out again. Sky Cage, yet again, cannot get the powerbomb onto the steel steps. Tiffany Slater now. Uh-oh. Look out. Patented T-bone there by Tiff. Oh. Slamming her on top of the cage, it would seem. Oh, man. What a T-bone there. And look out on the outside once again. The bomb. Here it comes. Powerbomb there by Double D Danielle Drake. Lady Doomsday is going to work. Look out, going for a double axe handle, Lady Doomsday, but Danielle Drake finds her here, and look out, Tiffany Slater, you are going for a ride. But, oh my goodness, look at this. Oh man, Sky Cage here, breaking it up. Oh, and a boot there while she holds her. Nice double team maneuver there, if you will. Taking that, the weapon away from the champion Maddie Manhattan, a belly-to-belly to the inside there by Sky Cage. Who will get, the first pinfall here. Oh, man. A slam into the steel steps by Lady Doomsday, Danielle Drake, and look out, she is going off here. And uh-oh, Sky Cage looking to be in trouble here. Uh-oh. Oh, no, instead, she was going for that call of the French. And look out, the women's champion going for a pin here on Tiffany Slater. 2 and 3. Maddie Manhattan gets the first pinfall here in this 2 out of 3 falls match. This is not going to 3 falls, so this is going to be 2 out of whatever. Perhaps. But Maddie Manhattan needs to get on the ball and hurry up and get a second fall so she can retain her championship. The champion, the first one to get it here in this matchup. Oh, kick to the chest, gun. Oh, and a call on the French with a shoulder block rendition of it to the back of Tiffany Slater's head as she was going for her patented scissor kick. And now a pinfall here by Amaya Rose off her finisher, but no, to no avail. Look out. Women's champion now in trouble here. Sky Cage and Tiffany Slater alone in the ring with yet again Lady Doomsday, Danielle Drake, and Tiffany Slater. Tiffany Slater, Sky Cage now the only 2 left here in the ring as all the other women are battling here on the outside. Maddie Manhattan brought her back to the inside here. And look out. Got her up in the fireman's carry, perhaps looking for her signature. Oh, my goodness. What a patented maneuver there. That backpack stunner by Tiffany Slater. And Tiffany Slater here. Oh, dives right into. And look at this. We got 2 submissions at the same time. We have the women's champion locked in. Oh, man, and she taps out as well. But wait a minute. Officials telling me backstage that they are not counting Tiffany Slater's because they were simultaneous. There was 2 bells, though. Tiffany Slater definitely getting screwed here in this women's championship matchup, as she certainly made Sky Cage tap out to her patented guillotine choke, the California Sunrise. And look out. Oh, she nails her and then goes to the outside. Wow. Amaya Rose now back to the top rope here. Oh, what a pop-up knee there. Beautiful maneuver. But Sky Cage, and look out, putting her down with the call of the French, I believe it was, and now going for the pin off that. 2 and 3. Amaya Rose has got a point here. Look out, Maddie Manhattan, Amaya Rose, and Danielle Drake. If they get another fall, they will win a women's championship here. Whoever is the first one to 2 falls, remember that, ladies and gentlemen. Look out. Uh-oh, Sky Cage Going for her finisher. The kill shot. She nails it. Going for the pin off of that. The finisher. 1, 2. And look at that. Scott Cage just gets a pinfall there in front of the women's champion, Maddie Manhattan, who apparently let her get a win there. Or excuse me, a pinfall. Oh, and what a snap suplex. Single underhook suplex there by Amaya Rose. But nice maneuver there by her. Keisha Moore and Tiffany Slater, the only women to not get a fall here yet in this women's championship match. And look at this, Tiffany Slater, not wasting any time here. Scissor kick connects to the women's champion. And Sky Cage here could be in a bad way. Oh, caught from behind by Tiffany Slater on the top rope. And look out, Tiffany Slater with a super sit-out sidewalk slam from the second rope. Tiffany Slater now, going for a backside pin there on the women's champion. 2. And no, still, she kicks out of it, the women's champion. Look out, multiple combination there by Scott Cage as we got a combination of German suplexes here on Keisha Moore. Maddie Manhattan chucked across the ring here. Scott Cage, going in for that neck break. Look at this, Maddie here. Bam, puts down Maddie. And a T-bone suplex there. Look out, she lands on her feet. Wow, what a beautiful maneuver there. And Maddie locks on, Tiffany Slater has got it locked on Maddie here. That guillotine choke. And she makes the women's champion tap out immediately. Holy cow. Getting that win, or that pinfall that she should have had a minute ago. I guess there's 2 bells sometimes on submission wins. Apparently. It leaves Danielle Drake alone in the ring with Tiffany Slater, and she lands on her feet. Her and Maddie in the ring now, and look out, Tiffany Slater. Nailing Maddie Manhattan. And look at that. An inside cradle here. She can win the women's title right here. 2, and a reversal here. 1, 2, and oh my God, kick it. Both of the women there could have ended the matchup. Keisha Moore, the only female here in the matchup. Ironically, the only female to end this matchup to ever have, nice spit kick there, to ever have been in the women's Hell in a Cell match before. It was a singles match then, but look out, call of the French as she nails it there on Tiffany Slater. Going in for the pin there. Maddie is there to break up the pin with Keisha Moore. And Keisha Moore pulling double duty, breaking up pinfalls everywhere. Keisha Moore now tossing Scott Cage into the corner. And a knee to the gut. And look at her go. Just running right past her and nailing her with her own knee. Tiffany Slater now reversing her rival in the rookies here. And if any 2 women were ever to go into Rise to Stardom, it should be these 2. And look out, what a scissor kick there. 2, Amaya Rose. The unstable Vixen goes down. We got a pinfall here by Scott Cage. And no, breaking it up is Tiffany Slater, saving the women's championship. The champion wasn't even in the ring there. The title could have changed hands just like that. And we got 5 people, or 5 women here, with, a point here. 1, 2, could she win? No, a kick out there. Tiffany Slater kicking out just in time. Keisha Moore on the outside. Tiffany Slater thrown into the corner. And Danielle Drake, Lady Doomsday. Knocking down. Look out. What a hurricanrana there by Tiffany Slater to Amaya Rose. The unstable Vixen now gets picked right back up. And now, look out. Got her with the back stunner there to put her down. What a jaw-jacking maneuver there. Beautiful maneuver there. Multiple knees to Keisha Moore. Keisha Moore Rolling to the ropes as she comes back, and no, oh, look out, gets caught with a Russian, a Irish whip there by, whoa, throws her all the way to the outside. Tiffany Slater is there behind with a beautiful maneuver there. Nice reversal there by Danielle Drake. Sky Cage finds herself in the corner. Wait a minute here. Lakeisha Moore with a reversal now, throwing her into the corner instead. And now, Lakeisha Moore. Look out. Oh my goodness. What a maneuver there. She went for her bulldog off the second rope, shades of the great Gregory Ginther, but instead gets her head smashed in the top turnbuckle here. Oh, look at that. A Saito suplex there with such force to knock down the woman behind her. Now she'll pick her up, probably knock down Maddie Manhattan, who's standing behind her. Lady Doomsday going in for something. Good Lord, look at this. Maddie going for the pin here, but no. Instead, oh man, flying across the ring. Tiffany Slater takes a bump there. Could have broken her tailbone. She went for her Karana on Danielle Drake all the way across the ring. Landed right in between all the women, landing on the open. Look out. Sky Cage from behind. Multiple kicks, combination, a beautiful combination, no doubt she learned from her brother, Jester Three Tears. Reversal by Maddie, putting down Lakeisha Moore with that hellacious DDT. Good Lord. These women are all over the place, and nails her with another stunner. A rendition of the stunner. Beautiful maneuver there. And now, Sky Cage. Could be in trouble. Tiffany Slater throws her to the outside here. Oh, man. And look out. Throwing her into her opponent here. Danielle Drake on the inside. Oh, my God. Look at this. Double Lady Doomsday there, too. Sky Cage and a Maya Rose, and she's going for the pin off of that. 2, and no, Lady Doomsday cannot get the match 1 there. Oh, my God. As she elects to go for the pin again, and Lakeisha Moore and Tiffany Slater now in the matchup. And look out. She locks it in on Lakeisha Moore. She's got the guillotine locked in, but no, Maddie to break it up. Maddie gets turned around. Look out, she locks it in on the champion instead. And now, look at this. Tiffany Slater has got the champion to tap out at the hands of her own guillotine. And just like that, fans, oh my God, Danielle Drake is not done with the Maya Rose. Oh, man. Holy Jesus. The match is over, Lady Doomsday. You didn't win. Get over it. All that was unnecessary. And look at that, Maya Rose just standing right up in our face and smiling here. No doubt that rivalry is not done, but fans, looky here, your new NCW Women's Champion right here tonight for the first time ever, making history. Had to get 3 falls here. Indeed, it was a 2 out of 3 falls because no one made it to 2. She was the only one to make it to 3, just because the referees backstage didn't call it. Speaking of which, shout out to the pussy-ass referees who had to stay backstage while these women fought it out at the top of the cell. My hat's off to them. And now, your new NCW Women's Champion, Tiffany Slater. Congratulations to her, but fans, coming up next, we have our main event of the evening. It will be the American Triad meeting their rivals, the Syndicate, in the Faction Wars Tournament main event. This is the Faction Wars Finals. Who will walk away the best team here tonight? And fans, on the prize here tonight, you will see the winning team receive the rights at Glacier Games on February 27th to get their shots at any titles they want at Glacier Games. Will it be the Syndicate or will it be the American Triad. And now making their way down to the ring first, here they are, the Syndicate, represented by, hailing from the Dominican Republic, Chris Hardcore, also the Phoenix, Brian Knight, as well as from Hotlanta, Georgia, the King of the High Flyers, Lassiter Roberts. And they are the team of the Syndicate. Noah Todd abruptly made his return here tonight and got his revenge on Jordan Shadows, costing him the New Generation Championship. But here tonight, it's all about the ending of Faction Wars. Who will walk away the winning team in Faction Wars 2018? Making their way down to the ring, hailing from Phoenix, Arizona, Brooklyn, New York, and North Carolina, they are the team of the American Triad. The Beast, Cody Ford, Daddy Mark Woolery, and Calypso Joe Jacobson. Here we go. 3 former world champions in their own right. 2 Hall of Famers between them. Multiple world championships between these men. At least 5 between these 3 men. Nonetheless, they are here tonight. They lost their singles titles, and Calypso Joe Jacobson could not walk away the winner in neither the Battle Royal title nor the world title ladder match. However, they make it here tonight to the finals. NCW's Faction Wars, the main event. And Joe Jacobson is going to make history, being the first man to ever compete in 5 matches in one night. That is what I like to call taking one for the team. Holy cow. Calypso Joe Jacobson has his name stamped all over this pay-per-view here tonight as he finds himself in the finals along with his teammates. Here we go. The 2 teams that absolutely hate each other. Who else would have it any other way than the American Triad versus the Syndicate here in the finals of the Faction Wars tournament. This matchup is going to be fast, furious, and all over the place. Look out, a powerbomb there. 1. No, only a 1 count. He kicks out, but he gets out of that into a Boston Crab modified, and he gets out of that. Look out, Lassiter Roberts eats that maneuver there, and now the Beast Cody Ford for a pin here immediately, but no. Look out. What a German suplex at the same time as the face crusher there. This matchup seemingly pretty even. And there's a gore there to the Beast. And now, Calypso Joe Jacobson has his attention turned to, Brian Knight. And look out. Daddy's discipline. And a 2 count there by the Beast. But look out. Daddy Mark Woolery going for the pin here on Chris Hardcore. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. Big time power bomb there. Going for a neck breaker from behind with Calypso. Look at that. The Beast kicking out of that same power bomb and into that same bridging maneuver there. Could he go for the Calypso out? No, instead a sit-out DDT from behind. What a beautiful maneuver there. And look at this. The American Triad and Syndicate so evenly matched here. Finishers all over the place in the early moments. And another Daddy's discipline. And the Beast here looking like he is about to eat the last rob as that pinfall was broken up on Chris Hardcore. But now it looks like, the Beast getting pinned here. And no, bringing it up there is Woolery. And a flying knee connects. Daddy Mark Woolery goes down to the flying knee. The Triad is all down here. And the Syndicate is flying all over the place here. Lassiter Roberts, the King of the High Flyers, trying to display his high flying ability. He and Cody Ford, of course, in that epic rivalry, that triple threat rivalry for the High Flyers Championship late in 2017 last year. They are no strangers to each other. Cutlets out there to Chris Hardcore as the Beast goes spilling to the outside here. 2 count and only a 2 count there. This is an elimination matchup here, and look at this. Making fun of Calypso right behind his face. Right behind his back into a double chicken wing into a gut buster. And look out, Calypso goes rolling to the outside here. Woolery left alone until the Beast Cody Ford comes back in the ring with him, and these two are former tag team champions here. Look at this. Half Nelson suplex, shades of the skull kick here. Going for the Silent Night DDT, but it is broken up there by the Beast, and now multiple Germans, but no reversal there. Reversals all over the place. Look at this. Shades of Kush Cologne with the 420 slam. Beautiful full Nelson spin out slam there. Now everyone back in the ring and turning the King of the High Flyers inside outwards, and this is for breaking it up earlier. The Silent Night there connected to the Beast, Cody Ford. Going for the springboard stunner, which we've seen him hit earlier tonight, but to no avail. Only a 2 count there as the Beast stays in this matchup. Look out, spin out TKO. Patented maneuver there. And reversing the spear there as Brian Knight as the Daddy's Discipline connects and breaking up the pinfall. 2 and 3. Lester Roberts to get eliminated first here. The American Triad is up 2-3. And look out, down goes. At the same time here, perhaps. And a pinfall here on Woolery. 1, 2, and no. Calypso Joe Jacobson to break it up. And look at this double. Birds there to Brian Knight as he goes down to that. And now that leaves Chris Hardcore alone in the ring with the American Triad. They have already eliminated one person here in this matchup, as you see Lester Roberts exiting. Screen to the right, making his way up the ramp to the back as he is no longer welcome here ringside. Here in this Faction Wars tournament matchup, the finals, and look out as the other 2 members of the American Triad watch. The Daddy's Discipline there by Mark Woolery, but look out, here's Brian Knight, and he's in just in time to break up the pinfall. And look out, he is going after the Beast Cody Fort. A 2-3, man! A 3-2 advantage, and Brian Knight may be done, but look out, Chris Hardcore gets a DDT just in time. 2 and only a 2 as Brian Knight kicks out. A reversal there by, look at faster forearm sits down, Mark Woolery. And look out, a spear there. 1, 2, and the Beast breaking it up there. And now he goes for his pinfall here. And look out, Chris Hardcore breaks up his pinfall. And a spear to the Beast. Knocks him down as Brian Knight goes for the pin here. He knocks Calypso out of the way, but look out. Mark Woolery breaking up that pinfall there. And Woolery now. Goes for the German. Went for a clothesline to no avail. Ducking out of the way there is Chris Hardcore. And the F10 connects at the same time as the Hardcore driver. Will the Beast break up both of these pinfall attempts? It doesn't look like Chris Hardcore is going for one. But look out, it's the Beast here as Brian Knight trying to battle off the Beast back and forth. And look out, a clothesline. And it looks like the Syndicate is going to be standing tall momentarily. Look out, perhaps a drop kick. No, a Silent Night there. Beautiful maneuver there as he connects with Mark Woolery, and he will be down for a moment. Look out, and the Beast gets a T-bone suplex. Look out. Landing right on his feet, a super kick to the back of the head there. Calypso, we've seen him use that super kick multiple times in his career. And now look out. There it is again. And again with a double team as Brian Knight is put down. Brian Knight. This is not looking good. Here comes Schoolboy super kick there. And the Beast goes in for the pinfall immediately, but Brian Knight kicks out. Look at that. Calypso Joe Jacobson has enough time. And the Beast gets rolled up here, but he's kicked out. Brian Knight now. What a jam. But Brian Knight, and look at that. The Phoenix Rising connects. Standing tall, but look out, a crucifix powerbomb a crucifix pin here right behind him, but he breaks it up. And Calypso not looking so hot here. The American Triad trying to fight off their arch nemesis of, spin out neck breaker from the torture rack position. And look at this, the Triad here. Nice inverted suplex there by the Beast on the dropkick machine, the Eraser. And look at this. Another suplex there. Uh-oh. Going to the top rope as the Beast is looking for. Look out. Perhaps a spear on Chris Hardcore. He nails it. Nice flatliner there to Brian Knight, the Phoenix. He is down. The Beast going for a pin on Chris Hardcore. 2. And no, Chris Hardcore will not go down that easily. The Syndicate is fighting with everything they are worth. And multiple suplexes here to Chris Hardcore is going to keep him distracted here as Daddy Mark Woolery can hit the Daddy's discipline. 2. And no, Brian Knight that kick out once again. But as Chris Hardcore rolls to the outside, Brian Knight is left alone in the ring here with a triad. And look out, the American Triad looking to go to work. But Brian Knight battling all 3 of them here as he backs away. Woolery getting out of that electric chair. Predicament with a flying knee there by Calypso to knock him down. And now Calypso is in full control here. Perhaps looking for a spinning kick breaker to put him down. Brian Knight is out of it. He is out of it on his feet. And look out, Calypso. We've seen him do this before, but no. Brian Knight reversing there. Getting a much-needed reversal now. Oh, and look out. Breaking up that maneuver, and now the ball and chain. Multiple suplexes here by the Beast as Brian Knight goes down to another finisher by a Triad teammate. 1, 2, and the Calypso gets it done as Brian Knight has been eliminated. Chris Hardcore by himself remains here in the Faction Wars tournament. He is the only one who is keeping it alive here for his team, but look out, Calypso, oh, the newest member of the Triad with his finisher there. Elects to go for a pin off of that. 1, 2, and 3. And just like that, fans, your winners here at Faction Wars 2018, the American Triad get it done, proving that they are the best team here in Nightmare Championship Wrestling, at least here in the Faction Wars tournament. They win the first ever NCW Faction Wars tournament. Wow. Bitter rivals of these teams and how much they hate each other. All the action, all the stops. You've seen every man's finisher multiple times from every man on each team. But in the end, it is a clean sweep for the American Triad as only Calypso was eliminated and only in the first matchup in the tournament. But they go on to win the whole damn thing just like they said they would here tonight in the NCW Faction Wars tournament. Congratulations to the American Triad fans. Thank you for watching NCW Faction Wars. We will catch you next time on Nightmare Championship Wrestling.